Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hello. Hi, I'm Mrs. Robinson, and today we're going to be working in our String Basics book on page 9. Before we get started with all of that, I'd like you to be sure that you have tuned up your instruments. So if you haven't tuned yet, stop the video, go tune, then come back. What I'm going to be showing you today is the music as it's presented in Smart Music, which we're going to try to get everybody set up with very soon. The nice thing about Smart Music is that you will not actually need your book if you're set up in it. On the screen, you should see what I'm seeing right now, and we're looking at number 31, Merrily We Roll Along. I have this set up for violin, but if you're a viola player or cello player, you would have that version on your screen in front of you. And the music is here. And let's take a look at the controls real quick. We have the accompaniment, which is background music. I have that turned up all the way. I have turned off my part. You could have the computer play it for you. And if you had the part on, you would hear that. But you'll be hearing me play. So I've turned off my part. Also, I have the metronome set. The metronome is just a click to keep the beat nice and steady. Likewise, with the metronome over here in the corner, we have a tempo marking. Right now, we're set at 72 beats a minute. So if I wanted to go faster, I would hit the plus sign. If I wanted to go slower, I would hit the minus sign. We're going to play through number 31. I've got my violin. Let's try it first, pizzicato. Real quick read on the notes. We're going to do F, E, D, E, F, 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 4. E, 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 4. F, 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 4. F, E, D, E, F, 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 E, E, F, E, D, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Just a quick reminder on all of these notes, since it's been a little while since we played them together. Of course, your D note is just no fingers on the D string. Then when you go to play E, that's first finger on the first tape, probably a red tape on your instrument. Okay. Then when we go to play F, which is actually the first note we're going to start with, you need 2 fingers on the D string, and the second note lands on the yellow tape. If you play cello, this is a little different for you. You're going to have D, no fingers, E, 1 finger, just like with the violin and viola players, but F, you're going to use 3 fingers to reach that next tape because it's just so far away from that first tape. So F is 3 fingers for you, but it's 2 fingers for the violin and viola players. So we're going to get ready to play. We're plucking, so all we need to do is just get the instrument in place. And then you want to make sure you also get your fingers in place. We have 2 fingers on the D string ready to go. And let's play. Get ready. Plucking hand ready. Now on the paper for the concert music that I had set out, I did plan to do this with the bow. We're going to try it once with the bow before we move on to any other songs. Make sure your bow's nice and tight. Make sure that you have a nice bow hold. Make sure your hand looks kind of like mine. Cello players is a little different. You have your finger over the frog like that. All right, for violin, viola players, we're going like this. So then we're going to get our instrument in place. Again, make sure you have your 2 fingers on the D string ready to go. Let's try it with the bow and see how we do. is really long. When you do that with the right amount of bow use, you're going to start that last note here and go all the way through to the frog, drawing it really slowly. We're going to put our bows down. We're not going to need those for the rest of our lesson today. And let's start some new songs. Let's go on to number 32. And it takes a second or two to load up here on Smart Music. Just be patient. Hopefully it won't crash on me because it was doing that earlier this week. Okay, so we talked about D, E, and F. What would come next? Because that's the next note we're going to learn. D, E, F, G. All right, my violin and viola players, take a good look at my fingers. We're playing 3 fingers on the D string. So your viola player would look like that. All right, so you have 3 fingers on the D string, and these 2 fingers here together are kind of close together. That's your new note. Remember, we don't slide our fingers. We just add and subtract. Now, if you play cello, D, E, F, G. 4th finger, your pinky finger's got to stretch all the way to that last tape, which should be a green tape for you. Okay, so let's take a look at the notes on number 32. We're going to concentrate on just playing the A line. Don't worry about this B line. Look, it's really easy. It's all just half note Ds. You could play that without even me talking about it. But let's talk about the A part. We have D, 2, D, 4, E, 2, E, 4, F, 2, F, 4, G. That's your new note. That's what it looks like right there. G, 2, G, 4. G, 2, G, 4. Back to F, 2, F, 4, E, 2, E, 4, and D, 2, D, 4. It will all repeat. Do it twice. What did we do? We started on D, we climbed all the way up to G, and then returned back down to D, moving 1 note at a time. Okay. So we're going to pluck this one. All we need to do is get our instrument in place. Your first note is a D. You don't need any fingers on the string for that, but you should bring your hand back so that it's ready to go when you do need those fingers. Here we go. Okay, number 32, platform shoes. So we got the G incorporated now into our songs. Now we're going to start to make them a little more difficult. We'll move on to number 33. Steak and kidney pie. I've heard some of you talk about this piece and wanting to do it. So now's our chance. We finally get to do this one. First thing we should do, we should take a look through and read so that we know what to expect. This one's going to start on an F. 2, G, 4, F, E, E, 4, E, 2, F, 4, E, D, D, 4. What's this note? That's an F. Kind of made a jump there from the D to the F. Be careful. F, 2, G, 4, F, E, E, 4, G. Another jump, right? G, F, E, E, D, D, 4. No repeat on this one. So there are 2 times that we jump. We go from D to F. No fingers to 2 fingers. Or cello players, no fingers to 3 fingers. Then we have E to G. So everybody starts with 1 finger. Violins go to 3. Violas go to 3. Cellos go to 4. All right, so you're adding fingers that you need to think about and do it quickly so that you're not late for the next note. Okay, we're gonna try it. Instruments in place. 2 fingers on the D string, or 3 if you play the cello. Get ready for your first note. Here we go. A little medieval sounding there. Okay. And if you're practicing on smart music, you practice this one on smart music, you can adjust your tempo down. If you're just using the YouTube today to do this video, you could also slow this video down, make it a little more manageable for you to try. Or practice without the video and go whatever speed you need to go. You know, it takes a little while to get the fingers to move quickly. All right, you've waited for it for so long. We're going to move on to number 34. Ta-da! Jingle bells. Yay! Finally, I planned to get there by St. Patrick's Day, but it's okay. We're there. We did it. Okay, let's read the notes. We have F, 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 4, F, 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 4, F, A, D, E, F, 2, 3, 4, G, 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 5 of them. F, 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 that's 3 of them. And then A, G, E, D, 2, 3, 4, done. That's it. Okay, so jingle bells. Watch out for whenever you're going to the A. There's an A here. Then you have to go to D after that. And then F, A, and then back to a G. That's going to be a little tricky right there near the end to get the fingers down for the G. And then E after that. So watch out. The very end of the song sometimes gets, you know, kids to make some mistakes. Practice that carefully and you'll be fine. Okay, ready? Instrument in place. 2 fingers on the D string. And let's do it. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay. G. There, we did it. Yay! We got to Jingle Bells. Practice it slowly until you can do it better, and then you'll be able to play it faster. Even that recording of it was a little bit on the slow side. But it sounds just like Jingle Bells. All right. So keep practicing this week. Be well. And we are going to stop for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.